The Bescott Stadium, to which Walsall moved 4.5 years ago, lies in the shadow of the busiest stretch of motorway in Europe. But which team travels further on the road to Wembley may depend on the form of two lookalike strikers. Kyle Lightbourne is Walsall's top scorer with 16 goals. He came on a free transfer from Scarborough. While Brian Deane, who cost Leeds £2.7 million, has scored only 5 times this season, which may be one reason why they're now apparently prepared to pay an even bigger fee for another forward. Well, the team that Chris Nicholl has guided to second place in Division 3 includes the experienced left-back Colin Gibson, number 11 Scott Houghton, who started at Spurs, and player coach Kevin Wilson, who has won 40 caps for Northern Ireland. Leeds have Carlton Palmer back after suspension, but Tony Dorigo is injured, and there's no place for Gordon Strachan or Noel Whelan. In fact, they haven't gone beyond the 4th round in the Cup since Howard Wilkinson took over 6 years ago. Jeff Winter of Stockton-on-Tees is the man in charge. And we've got some dazzling kit out there on the pitch. Walsall in red and white stripes playing from the left, and Leeds in the blue and green stripes, their change kit. Dean, speed, and now McAllister. White is in the middle. It's too long for him. O'Connor clears. Now Worthington. McAllister tries again. 3 in the middle. Worthington. Radiber's getting up for this with the header. I think it was actually Lucas Radiber who just sneaked in there behind Carlton Palmer. Dean it is, who got the ricochet. Just a bit of a tangle there between Charlie Palmer and Dean, and when Ryder tried to clear it, came back off the Leeds man. Lightbourne. It's Pemberton with him. On by Dean, David White speeds the man in the middle for Leeds here. There's speed, good save by the goalkeeper's legs. Speed, the man defied there by Trevor Wood, who spread himself well. That was the best break by Leeds so far. Speed again in there. And it is McAllister now. Little bit of Premiership quality coming out in that Leeds attack. And their supporters, 3,000 of them, sense they're on top here for the moment. This is McAllister. That's Dean. This is Weatherall. Pemberton. Houghton. They've got 4 or 5 up here, Walsall. That's Tamak, but it wouldn't be wise to lose it there. McAllister to speed. Carlton Palmer spreading outside him. Brian Dean going the other way. Radiber's up there too. Still Palmer battling. Handball given. Free kick to Leeds. Not from there, I wouldn't have thought, but the referee says carry on. This is McAllister. Dean. Kelly. Speed. Worthington. Marsh couldn't get to it. Dean on the far post. Worthington still. Radebe. Well, Gary Speed was on the end of something there for Leeds. It was a good break. David White got down the right sort of ball in too. And well done, Trevor Wood. Gibson digging it out to Lightbourne, now Wilson. Lightbourne goes again. Pemberton will have to be quick here. And coming in is Marsh. It's a goal for Walsall. Chris Marsh. Leeds sleeping a bit at the back post, but don't take anything away from the Ensley League Division 3 side. They're in the lead with what really, after half an hour, is their first dangerous attack. But Lightbourne gets some credit, and Marsh, the goal scorer, coming in on the other side of the pitch here. Lightbourne got away, Pemberton didn't block the cross, and as it comes over, it's Worthington who's not really there, and Marsh tucks it inside Lukic. And all the ingredients now for a stirring cup tie. The underdogs have the advantage. Chris Marsh, who's 25 next Saturday and still the longest serving player here, but has shot by Kelly as Leeds respond, but Marsh has got the 6,000 Walsall supporters in this 9,000 all-ticket crowd buzzing now. He came in almost unnoticed there on the other side of Worthington, and it was a cool enough finish. John Lukic was a bit bemused, I think, by the sudden appearance there of Marsh at the post. Speed. Palmer to Kelly. Header in by Speed. Oh, and the touch on by Dean, and what a good save again by Wood. Well, he deserves a moment to wipe his hands on the towel. That was a great tip over. Dean and Leeds denied, but they have a corner, and the danger is still imminent. Flick on, oh, and Dean comes in, and no, it didn't go over the line. Walsall have survived. Quite how, I'm not sure that they know at the moment. But the unlucky player there, Brian Dean, twice in fact in that attack. And here's Pemberton. Radebe. Well, there was a moment there when Leeds must have thought they'd equalised. Brian Dean in the thick of it, gets the header against the bar, and goodness, it seems to hit the post as well on the way out. The net was trembling, but the ball didn't cross the line. McAllister goes nicely away from O'Connor. He's got support from David White. Play on. Kevin Wilson was caught by Carlton Palmer. The referee saw it as Walsall's advantage. And Wilson's picked himself up somewhat gingerly as Kelly pumps it forward for Leeds. Speed. Worthington. This is Kelly. Dean comes in, hits the post again. Well, would you believe it? And the referee wants a word with Palmer. Now that's a good piece of refereeing this. The tackle that brought down Kevin Wilson happened a long time ago, but the ball didn't go out of play for ages. And the referee waited and waited and waited, and now he's going to give Carlton Palmer the yellow card for the foul on Kevin Wilson some little time ago. In the time that elapsed, which is perhaps why the crowd are a bit confused, Brian Deane again hit the angle of the goal, but not the net. Tamak. Marsh. Everybody knows his job in this Walsall side. Well schooled and giving Leeds quite a headache here. This is Carlton Palmer, and look at that, that's a sign of anxiety. Straight to Houghton, who's away. Lightbourne's in the middle, he's the only one who is for Walsall at the minute. Houghton decides to shoot, which was, I think, the right decision. And the Saddlers, as Walsall are nicknamed, are having a good 15 minutes here, both in terms of what they've done at that end and their survival at the other. It's all gone their way, and it certainly hasn't gone for Brian Deane. Well played by Ruddover. Here's speed. They want somebody coming up to his right now. Ideally, it's Kelly who's wide. Now the other way comes... oh, well, that was the problem. They didn't. Marsh. Looking for Lightbourne. Oh, he's got away from Pemberton. It's Kyle Lightbourne. It's a good save by John Lukic. He could have kept Leeds in the cup there, right on half-time. If they'd gone in 2-0 down, goodness knows what would have happened. Here's McAllister. That came in stoppage time. Kyle Lightbourne was right through, but how well John Lukic spread himself there. But here's David White at the other end. He forces a corner. 2 minutes of stoppage time played at the end of the first half. And Lukic, well, we'll see how important that save might prove. For the moment, it's a corner to Leeds. Nigel Worthington to curl it in if there's time. Ooh, Speed nearly got the flick on again, and that is half-time. And the Bescott Stadium is alight and alive here with enthusiastic Walsall supporters who saw Chris Marsh, who scored against West Ham in the Coca-Cola Cup earlier this season, on target again against Premier opposition. But after that, Brian Deane did everything but score for Leeds, and then Kyle Lightbourne nearly made it 2-0 for Walsall. Good cup tie. One of Walsall's staunchest supporters, 83-year-old Kitty Lyons. She was here in 1933 when they beat Herbert Chapman's Arsenal at Fellows Park down the road, and she's at the Bescott today when at the moment another shot is in the offing. Well, Leeds got knocked out of the FA Cup by a team from a lower division last season, Oxford. They lost to Mansfield in this season's Coca-Cola Cup. And here they are, a goal down at Walsall. That's Ruddover. Well, these are worrying times for Howard Wilkinson. Deane again, he's certainly showing up for every ball, Brian Deane. He hasn't allowed his head to drop, but nothing's gone for him. Here's Kelly. 4 pressed right up for Leeds here. Palmer. White. In it goes towards Deane again, and he's got half a yard. Not enough. Corner, is it? Yes. Charlie Palmer cut the space down and got the touch. Corner to Leeds. Oh, and Deane's in the thick of that again. It's good defending. Charlie Tamak to Kevin Wilson. What a good little ball that is. That's a terrific pass from Kevin Wilson. Houghton's got it now. Look at this. Marsh is steaming it on this side. And Walsall moving the play so quickly. A delightful pass in the middle of that attack from the experienced Kevin Wilson. Speed's header. Carlton Palmer to Worthington. Dean! Oh, how did he claw that one out? Trevor Wood foils Brian Dean yet again. That did look like the equaliser. Lovely cross by Nigel Worthington. Dean gets the firm header, and the left hand of Wood just rescues it by the post. Dean. Kelly again. And Dean coming in again. Tamak, Wilson. Bit short, the second one from Charlie Tamak, but look at O'Connor there. Look at the way they're knocking this ball about. That was a terrific attempt by Marsh to get Houghton in on the diagonal ball. Excellent football by Walsall there. But they've got their hands full with Leeds, seeking to salvage the reputation. Here's Kelly. Speed comes in far side with the header. McAllister! Oh, and the goalkeeper again! Great reflexes. Calmly wipes his hands on the towel. What a tip over this was. It's Kelly with the long cross. Watch for Speed coming in on the header. Then look for Gary McAllister on the volley. And there's Wood. Corner. McAllister will take this. Speed. Oh, it's Dean again. Injured player is Gibson. Now Trevor Wood, the saves are piling up here. It's a good cross by Kelly. Speed, McAllister, look at that. Showing super reflexes. And Howard Wilkinson, pad and paper in hand, needs to come up with a formula here to save his team's reputation. Scott Houghton. Oh, he's got a good run inside here. Houghton, he's going all the way. Took 3 to stop him. Pemberton's tackle in the end. White. And there goes Gary Kelly. It's Marsh who's got to do the defending now. The early ball in. Charlie Palmer. Oh, look at that little touch. That belongs to a higher class, perhaps, than you might expect here. And it's Houghton going again, and Lightbourne's in the centre. What a great chance for Walsall. Lightbourne. Lukin's got a flapping hand to it. I'm not even sure it was going in. It didn't look like a confident finish to me, but it could have been 2-0 nonetheless. Quality in the build-up by Walsall. They're really doing Chris Nicholl proud. It was a great build-up by Walsall, this, and Lightbourne is clear, really. Tried to just jab it over Lukin, just should have got a hand to it. And Leeds must have thought there that their FA Cup exit was near. As it is, they can still come back. It's Dean. Kelly. McAllister. Palmer makes the run forward. White. Speed is outside him. Masinga's in the middle now. Still Speed. Palmer! Oh! Wood with the heroics once more. Speed's cross. Firm header. Flying save. Worthington starts a run from left back for Leeds. There are others waiting in the middle here. Masinga's in there. It's still Speed. Oh, hit the post. Carlton Palmer hit the post. Oh, twice over. Speed again. It's not over yet. Palmer many more times. Oh, Walsall going to have a let-off like that. In by Dean. Well, it was rat-a-tat-tat against the goalpost there. Gary Speed first and then Carlton Palmer. This is Pemberton. Dean. Palmer again. Player down for Leeds on this side, but play goes on with Dean. Masinga's in there. It's in! No, pushing. Not given. Referee has given a free kick. And the effort will not count for Masinga. Dean is the man that knocks the ball in. Masinga is coming in now. It's the push on Wayne Evans, I would think, which is why it's disallowed. Now, earlier on, there was even greater drama. There's Speed's effort against the post. Carlton Palmer against the other post. And then, as he tries to head it, they've rescued themselves, Walsall, once more. Now then, pushing this time gives Leeds the free kick, and there is still hope for them. Make no mistake about that. McAllister will take it, and they'll pack the penalty area. They're all up now. Pemberton, Weatherall. Oh, and that is a header by Weatherall. And this time, Leeds have equalised. Minutes, they've saved themselves. Weatherall, the man who's been nursing a head wound for several days, the ball is played in by McAllister, and up he gets, number 6, and it goes in the corner. It's a good header, actually, that, make no mistake, and Leeds are level. Well, Chris Nichols so close. Leeds are still in the FA Cup, but only just. Survival for the Premiership side with a goal 3 minutes from the end after they'd peppered the Walsall goalkeeper and the goalpost, and after Walsall themselves had done the Ensley League absolutely proud. Marsh's goal had them in front for a long time, but the real hero back there was Trevor Wood, who made so many good saves and was finally beaten by the Weatherall goal that takes the tie back to Elland Road the week after next. And such is the quality of Walsall's football, you wouldn't rule them out of that one either. What a gripping match here at the Bescott Stadium.
Chris, how do you react to a cup tie like that? On the one hand, you're 3 minutes away from glory. On the other hand, you've still got a replay to look forward to.
Well, I'm proud of them. Basically, I thought they did themselves justice. We played some excellent stuff. We made 1 or 2 chances. Disappointing to lose right in the death. The lads are a bit disappointed in there, and that's a good sign, I think.
I have no complaints. I mean, I thought we were absolutely magnificent today. Given the circumstances, given the chances we created, given the number of times we hit the bar, I've never had a side show as much character. They were absolutely magnificent and kept going right to the end. I mean, I don't know when we scored, but it must have been very, very late on. But sometimes when you're as unfortunate as that, you can start to think that it's not going to happen for you.